Good evening, and welcome to Tarot Tuesday. I'm Jacqueline Kuhn, your hostess for Tarot Tuesday, and as we are letting people come in the live broadcast, I wanted to tell just a little bit about myself. I am intuitive. I get my guidance from angels. I am personally guided by three archangels: Archangel Michael, Saint Michael, if you are Catholic, Archangel Raphael, Saint Raphael, if you are Catholic, and Archangel Metatron. They all help me on a regular basis make sure that I am getting messages for you all and spreading the messages that the angels have for us. To start off, welcome. I see we've got folks coming in. If you want to leave a comment, I'm about to start the message for the collective, and I will get started with that soon. So for the collective, hello, Michelle. Hello, Jackie. Welcome, welcome. Our message for the collective for this week is really in three parts. There's a relationship part, which is really the 4 and 6 of water. I use Angel Tarot, so my suits are water, fire, air, and earth. Water is equal to cups in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. And on the relationship front, the messages that I'm getting are we need to be careful not to live in the past and be, kind of wishing that past relationships were something that they weren't. I know there's a lot of energy out there around looking at the past. Dallisa, actually, in one of her messages, also mentioned about a lot of energy out there about looking at the past. And that's really what these cards are about. Missing opportunities today, relationship-wise, because relationships of the past are being revisited, reconnected. So just watch that and make sure that you are remaining in the present and paying attention to your relationships that we have here and now. The other thing is we've got very favorable money cards and family and home life cards, the 10 of Earth and the 3 of Earth, which is like Pentacles in the Rider-Waite. Which is fabulous. 10 of Earth, which is all about financial security and a happy family life, and the 3 of Earth, which is really about using your creativity in your work. So the collective energy is okay, green light on finances for the week. I know many of us just submitted and paid our taxes, so we might not necessarily be believing that it's all green lighted, because I may have, some of you like me may have had to cut a little check. But really solid week for finances. Don't worry about that. And then we have some pretty heavy energy around doing what's right and making sure we treat each other properly. The Justice card, which is Major Arcana number 8. Judgment is what it is in the Rider-Waite. And this is actually a card guided by an energy guarded by Archangel Raguel, Raguel. And it's really calling us all this week to not be too harsh to judge others. We want to be fair. We want to be fair with others. We want to be kind. We certainly don't want people to be stepping over us, but we also don't want to be judgmental of them. We want to stand up for our beliefs and do what is right, but in a kind and thoughtful way. And then lastly, there's a little bit of deceitful energy out there, which kind of goes with this Justice card. So there's energy out there of people deceiving and really, people coming out with motives that aren't pure of heart and motives that are good for maybe them personally, but not you, the collective, or the country or world in general. So be careful of people's motives. Again, don't judge necessarily. Just be careful and wise when you're making decisions about people, when you're doing things, because there's some energy out there of deceit, and it's kind of pervasive in the media. We're seeing it in news. We're seeing all kinds of things come out. But stay in your own lane. Stay within yourself. Stay within your truth, and you'll be just fine. So for those of you on Facebook, thank you for giving StreamYard permission to see your name. I'm going to keep that message up there as far as how you can let StreamYard see your name. I have a person who is out there as Facebook user. You sent a message, thank you in advance, with a heart. If you can give StreamYard permission via the prompt here so I know who you are, that's fabulous. Okay. Hello, Michelle. I'm going to start with you. You're at the top of the list. And then we've got Jackie and Danny and Rosa, Gail, and Anita. So here we go. First is for Michelle, a love reading. You're currently not seeing anyone. Well, this is for Michelle. And she wants a relationship meeting around what her prospects are, what's going on. Not seeing anyone currently. And what does that mean for Michelle? I got 2 cards, but I'm kind of thinking, yeah. So, let's get one more. Can I see one more here for Michelle? You want this one? Okay. So, I've got a couple of messages here for you, Michelle. The first one is you don't necessarily have time for a relationship right now. So that I'm getting the, room in your life right now for a relationship might not be there. The other thing that I'm getting is there are new partnerships in the wings for you. People to be hanging out with, not necessarily a love connection, but companionship. That was the word, companionship. There is companionship out there for you. It's people who maybe you know already that maybe you're not spending a lot of time with or enough time with, but there are people in your circle who are really good companions for you right now. Because the cards are basically showing me with the 6 of Fire and the 5 and the Page of Earth, and that it's just not something that I'm feeling is that you are ready for. However, they're saying pay attention to the people you know and kind of hang out with some folks and get that companionship, because from friendship and companionship, love might grow. So don't discount those that you know or that you will be meeting in the next couple of days, because they could be very good friends, and from friends we can potentially get love interests. So watch out for that. And get out and about. You got the Page of Earth, which is a really great card. It's a solid card about you wanting to do more and be more. So focus less on actually finding love and more on going out and just meeting people and having fun and meeting new friends, and it will come. And it will absolutely come. Jackie, I don't know if you have any specific question. If you do, let me know and I will answer that. Otherwise, I'll just give you a general reading. Danny Marie from California, first time tuning in. Welcome, Danny. Thank you for joining me. If you have a specific question you would like me to answer, you want a general reading? Okay, sure thing. A general reading for Danny. And thank you for joining for the first time. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jacqueline Kuhn. I channel angels. I get my energy from angels. I do angel tarot. I've studied angels for a number of years. Basically, angels give me messages. I get messages from angels. On my website, jacquelinekuhn.com, I've just started a blog about angel energy and divine law. So if you want to follow me on there, sign up to be on my mailing list for my email updates, and I will, for free, let you know who your guardian angels are based on your birthday. So, Danny, what do we have for you? Okay, they definitely want that card to pop out. What else for Danny Marie? Okay. Yeah, you've got a lot going on. So you are going through a period where you are ending a certain phase in your life. I'm feeling that this is an emotional time for you, where you are ending some relationships and kind of moving on, or you're thinking about it and they're saying yes, do it. You've released, which is Archangel Azrael, which is ending and moving on. You have Archangel Raziel and the Hermit, and so they're basically saying it's time for you to kind of take a step back and think about what you really want to do, how you really, where you want to work, where you want to live. And now is a good time to rethink it. And it also is saying you also got the moon, which is Archangel Haniel. And these are three major arcana power cards. And the moon is a little bit about, fear and releasing your fears. And kind of whenever the moon in a card comes out, it's like not everything is being illuminated for you. And that's okay. You don't necessarily need to know everything right now. But yeah, so Archangel Haniel is kind of saying your message is, yeah, we recognize you're making a big change. You're ending a situation, a relationship. Think about where you want to be, what you want to do, go inside, and just try to be comfortable for a while, not knowing or seeing the big picture, because it'll unfold eventually. Okay, who do we have up here? I'm kind of scrolling through here. Hi, Rosa. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Career financial this spring for you. Okay. This is for Rosa. Career financial for Rosa. What do we have for Rosa? Okay. Interesting that you're getting all emotional cards for career financial. I'm not getting any earth cards at all. Okay. Well, based on the 4 of water and the 3 of water and then the 3 of fire, right now your life is about celebrating life and enjoying the celebration of life. But the only thing about career and finance that I'm getting is the 3 of fire, which is really basically saying you really need to just have some patience, that things are looking good, but more from a long-term perspective. That have patience. In the long term, you will have abundance. But right now, what the messages I'm really getting are just enjoy life. Is there somebody around you that may be having a baby or maybe giving birth? Because I've got a celebration in the Three of Water, and I'm thinking that there's something about the birth of a child or somebody giving birth, or maybe someone will announce that they're pregnant. But the angels are saying now is the time to just kind of have fun, be happy, and hang in there, because if you have patience, abundance will come. It's just going to take a little longer. You're on a long-term path for career and finances, not a short-term one, but it's not bad. It's all good. It's just it's something. The things that will come are going to come in the months ahead. Probably more like summer or fall, even. Not right now. More like fall. More like fall. Hi, Gail. Thanks for supporting me. I so appreciate you. And you did it. I know. I can see your name. Anita E. Ellen. Ellen G. You have succeeded. Very, very good. Hi, Susan. I'm not sure what wash hands means, but that's an interesting comment. Who else? Cardi Media. Right or left path? Should you take the right or left path? I'm not even going to pull a card for this. I'm just going to ask the question, right or left path? Right path or left path? Right path. The message I am getting is right. Right path. So if there's something else behind that you want to know, let me know. But I asked, the message I got was right. So hopefully that helps. Anita, advice from angels on your weight. Okay. Ooh, they don't like cards about that. Questions about that, because there's a whole philosophy about divine law. Yeah, cards always start jumping when we talk about physical appearances. But what messages do you have for Anita that will help her about her weight? And quit jumping out the whole deck. Let's be serious here. Okay. Yeah, it's a long-term thing. Yeah, got it. Okay. All right. Ooh, yeah. Okay, perfect. So Anita, you got the Three of Fire, which is a long-term path for you. But on that path, you've got incredible great support system in your family and other relationships. So lean on them. And you will be successful in your goal. You really will be, but it's a long-term thing. And the best advice that I've gotten in a long time is from Archangel Zadkiel, and he is the major arcana card of balance. And what he's basically saying, Anita, is you need to approach this with a balanced perspective, that it's not all or nothing. It's moderation. It's cutting down on high calorie stuff, fatty stuff, adding better healthy stuff, a little extra exercise. It's really all about balance. And since this is a long-term pursuit, you need to be consistent in that balance. And so every day on your journey, think about what you can do to treat yourself, as well as what you can do, healthy for yourself. Because balance is really all about doing for yourself, doing for others, balancing where your spiritual, your material. So keep that in mind. And there's a there's a divine law about matter and things, and how we are very attuned on this earth to things, material possessions and things that are man-made, but our bodies are not man-made. Our bodies are divinely made, and we need to sometimes sit back, meditate, just in quiet silence, to listen to the messages that our bodies are giving us and the angels will give us about our bodies. And if you do that and balance your actions, you will be successful. But it's a long term thing. Three of Fire is long term plan. It's minimum 6 month kind of an effort and a plan that you need to put in place and keep it balanced, so that you don't give up. And Zadkiel, Zadkiel, ask Archangel Zadkiel to help you. A little tip: if you know me and if you've been on my Tarot Tuesdays, you know that archangels and your guardian angels are there for you. However, they can only intervene if we ask them to help us. They can't just come into our lives and sweep everything under the carpet, fix our lives. We have to ask them to come in. They're not allowed to come in unless we ask them. So, Anita, ask Archangel Zadkiel to help you gain balance on your journey and your long-term plan, and creating that long-term plan. Susan Bug. Hi, Susan. I know I've seen you before on here. Thank you for returning. Appreciate it so much. Susan. Anything we have for Susan? Ooh, one of my favorite cards. It's so pretty. I wish sometimes the pictures of these cards came through the screen better. Yeah, you got the Six of Air, which is about which is like so beautiful. It's a unicorn on a boat, like coming out of a cave, and it's really to symbolize you are coming through a difficult situation and you're coming out the other side. And that was the first card I drew for you. And you're really, this is all about things are looking up. You're coming out the other side, and it's all behind you now. So keep moving forward. You're coming out the other side. You've got a celebration coming up. I kind of think there's some kind of big party. I'm not getting wedding though, and I am getting a big party. I don't know if there's a graduation, but there's a celebration. Have fun, enjoy what's coming up. And then you've got at the moment, really blessings of contentment, peace, and abundance. The angels want you to know that you have their blessings for contentment, peace, and abundance. That you've now moved out of your situation. Go have fun with their blessing. They are looking out for you. And, kudos to you for coming out the other side, coming and completing that journey of yours. Sarah Thompson wants a general. Sarah, let's see. Whoa, that one like literally fell out of the deck. Angels absolutely wanted that one. And this one. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, wow. Okay. So you are in really great place financially. You shouldn't be worried about it. You shouldn't be thinking that you're not. You shouldn't be feeling that you are being held back and money is going to be an issue, Sarah. So Ten of Earth. It's don't worry about money. Financial security is here. You also have a relationship that is coming back in they say resurgence, but I don't like that word this time. It's more like a relationship that has been like dormant, like not a whole lot going on. but not necessarily broken apart, is being rekindled. And that's a really good thing. And you may feel like it's it's not that you're not ready, and the other word is worthy, and I'm not sure where I get that, but something about that you're not worthy. But this is really good for you. This rekindling of this relationship is really good for you, and will be very, very great for your self confidence. So Sarah, yeah, don't worry about money. You're going to be okay. And rekindle this relationship. It's not over. It's not done. There's lots of good times to have, and allow yourself to enjoy it and feel worthy of being loved by this person. Jackie, relationship, please. This is for Jackie and some relationship stuff. Okay. They totally want that. And they want this. Yeah. So, okay, Jackie. Who are you giving more to than you are getting? I think you know. But yeah, you've got the Empress, which is abundance, lavishing other people with your love and abundance. And you've got the Page of Earth and the Knight of Fire. And the Page of Earth is you being very secure with your financial needs, sharing it with others, perhaps maybe a little too freely, but secure nonetheless. And then really the Knight of Fire, which is something urgent that you're about to experience. So here's what I'm getting out of this, Jackie. There's a person, a man, who you have been giving more than you're getting, and to the point of maybe there's a dependence on you, and that's okay, but you need to kind of do more for yourself, and the emergencies that he conjures up, be careful. They're not all necessarily emergencies. Don't immediately react. Jump in and help out, because there's potential for codependency going on there. So yeah, you want to make sure that he can make his own decisions. Yeah, you can be there to guide and help him think through things, but don't give the answers, and stop throwing a lot of money at people to solve the problem. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. A little you're being, it's one-sided. More, it not that it's all one-sided, but it's you are giving more than you are receiving. So need to kind of adjust that a little bit. Gail, hello, Gail. Yeah, you did it. I see your name. Very good. Facebook user, you met a lady and wondering if it'll be long term or if you need to be cautious. I need your name, Facebook user who just sent me that message, so I know who you are. I don't know if you can see the comment on how to allow StreamYard to see your name. It's streamyard.com/Facebook. You can give them permission to see your name. So for the person who left that message, the person who left a message at 7:42 saying friend/business type relationship, I need a name. I can't get a reading without a name. Anita, blog, you're there. Where do I sign up? Go to my name, JacquelineCune.com. And just sign up, and you will actually see my blog on the page and get notified. I have new content every week. Ellen G. So hopefully the 2 Facebook users that haven't tied a name, either go tie your name to StreamYard, or if you want to retype your comment with what your name is, that would be really appreciative so I can get a reading. Income and medical support for yourself and husband into the next years, or a general reading. No, Ellen, I like the question you asked. Okay, for Ellen G, income and medical support for yourself and your husband. What is going on there? I'm gonna assume, Ellen, that you are in the United States and that you're not outside of the United States. So if you are outside of the United States, let me know, because I'm channeling this as though you are in the United States, because it's going to be a little different if you're not. So if you're not in the US, let me know. Yeah, okay. Awesome. So, Ellen, what we're getting is you need to, there's 3 things: patience, use your intuition as your guide, and actually good health in the Lover's card. I mean, there's good health, so you don't need to necessarily worry that something catastrophic is going to happen in your older age. But you've also got the Dreamer, which was the first card that came out, and in the Rider-Waite Tarot, it's the Fool, it's 0, it's the beginning. And the one thing about the Dreamer is you'll notice that the Dreamer is looking sideways. He is not facing front. He is looking sideways, which means that he's not seeing the full picture, starting his journey and not seeing the full picture. So what I'm getting from this is, with regards to the income and medical support, you need to think broadly. You need to understand what all of your options are. Trust your intuition, and High Priestess, have patience, and it will unfold. But really ask questions. Use all the resources possible to know what your options are, so you can pick the best option. It's like going on a journey, and just don't start with thinking there is only one option for moving forward. And Archangel Metatron is, I'm a Virgo, and Archangel Metatron is the archangel for Virgos. Every zodiac sign has an archangel, by the way. Metatron is mine, and he is also the scribe of God and the keeper of the word. And so he is the one to help you find the truth and help you find solutions. So as you're making sure you know what your plan is and what you are looking to consider, to make sure you look at what your talents are, what your skills are, what your sources of revenue are, whether it's Social Security or savings or whatever, or Medicare. Ask him to help you see the full picture. Ask him to help you bring into light everything that is out there for you, and he will begin to illuminate options for you that maybe you wouldn't have considered, because he is he's the truth archangel, and he'll help you find that truth. He will help you find that truth. Hello, Sid Foley. Yes, anyone can ask a question. I just scroll down the list of questions, so hopefully I've got 11 people, but there's lots of comments. So I will. So yeah, you can ask a question. Yeah, just ask. Just type a question in the chat, and as I scroll down, I will I try to get to everyone that's participating live. So just hang in there and I will get to you. Hi, Susan, you finally can type. Very good. I love. Oh, the emojis were coming over as like cryptic comments, Susan. So that was weird. They were just coming over as cryptic comments. Let's see. Am I on your path? Sid Foley, are you where you need to be? Are you on your path? Are you living your soul's purpose? Sid, living your soul's purpose. Are you on the right path? Are you on the right path? Yeah, you are on the right path. Absolutely, yes. A couple of things to think about on this path that you are. You need to be able to work in teams. 3 of Earth. You need to be able to work in a team scenario. You're not in this alone. You're on a path with others. And make sure that you don't forget that it's not all about you, but that you are in a team, right? You're working with others on this path. That it's not all about you. So leverage friends, family, coworkers. Don't try to do it all on your own. The other thing about your path is you're actually, from a relationship perspective, you've got the Page of Water, which means that there's a new relationship budding. So the fact that you've got a new relationship budding is really interesting. That can continue the way you're going, but the new person who's entering your life has potential for a very interesting relationship. Not necessarily romantic relationship, but one that can be really solid and beneficial to you achieving your soul's purpose and to help you on your path. And then the last card, which is why I said yes, you are, is Archangel Azrael, the magician. It says, yeah, you are ready. Life is magical. You're ready. Go for it. You are doing the right thing. Keep going. And Archangel Azrael, Raziel, came forth. So if you are inclined, call out to Archangel Azrael and let him know that you want some help. You want to stay on the path. You want to keep moving forward, and Raziel will be there with you. Okay. Hi, PJ. So good to see you tonight. Your feed froze in the reading. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Anita. Okay, Susan. Susan wants a general reading now that she can type and she's no longer in emojis. We have an angry emoji. Sorry that you are feeling angry, whoever put that emoji out there. I'm hoping that your frequency, your energy frequency, you're keeping yourself grounded. But I sorry that you've got some angry energy out there. Let us know what we can do to help clear that angry emoji person. Susan, a general reading for Susan. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you've got a lot of fire cards here, 3, Knight, and 8, along with the Knight of Earth. So what it's telling me is slow down. There goes the phone again. You need to slow down. You are kind of restless. You're moving at too fast of a pace. Fire is a very powerful, high energy, do it card. And then you got the 9 of Earth, which is really a spend time alone and kind of be contemplative. And it's really cool because this angel is like floating down a path, very zen. So Susan, you need to kind of slow down. stop and smell the roses. I think there was a song like that, but that was the message that just got popped into my head. Just slow down a little bit, enjoy what you have, enjoy life's little luxuries, because you're kind of moving at a fast pace and you're kind of missing the beauty and everything. So so yeah, slow down. Okay, I'm getting some strange stuff popping up here on my dashboard that I'm not quite sure why it is, but anyway, talk on the blog about angel messages and physical appearances. Absolutely, I will, Anita. The blog, I'm first covering divine law to kind of understand what that's all about, and then we'll be talking a little bit about other angel related things and how we communicate to angels and accept them in our lives, etc. Okay, Susan, thank you. I'm glad it makes sense to you, Susan Bug. Susan, you're not sure how to get to StreamYard. So if you are on Facebook and you just sent a message that said, I love narration words, I'm not sure how to get to StreamYard, just let me know your name and your question. If I'm not calling out your name, that's because I can't see it. So whoever wrote the message, I love the narration words, I'm not sure how to get to StreamYard, give me your question and your name just in the comments, and I can get a message for you. Jennifer Present. So we've got some very persistent message coming through my landline here, but I'm going to just let it go. Jennifer, what do I have coming in the next few weeks or so? Pick up on anything, Jennifer. I'm getting something right now, but let me pull a couple of cards here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I got the 5 of Fire and the Strength card. There's you've been in a conflict. You've been quarreling with some people over priorities, competing, kind of getting in each other's way. And Archangel Ariel and the Strength card is really saying you need to forgive that folks you've been arguing with or quarreling with or not agreeing with. You need to release that anger. You need to stop judging them and forgive them. That with forgiveness comes great strength, that it's easier to forgive than to hold that anger. So Jennifer, what I'm getting from you is the conflict that you have that may be brewing, that may end up culminating in a couple of weeks. You kind of got to let it go, forgive the other person, and be the bigger person. And don't necessarily, I always say, forgive doesn't mean forget. Forgive doesn't mean let people step all over you. It means don't harness that anger because that does not serve us. So release that energy. And Archangel Ariel, Ariel, one of my favorites. She's just a beautiful, beautiful soul, a beautiful angel, beautiful colors. Ask her to help you be less judgmental of people so that maybe in the future, the confrontations that you have might be a little less. Okay. Sid. Yep, I got you. Lauren from Chicago. You're about to go on a trip. You also have a house closing, but you're feeling uncertain. Yeah, okay. Lauren from Chicago. Hey, Lauren, I'm in the Chicagoland area myself. Kind of love that snow on the ground right before Easter that we had. Those of us who live up here in what I'm we're not even that far north, and I consider it kind of frozen. Yeah, not fun to see snow on the ground right around Easter. Okay. Huh. Are you wow. Okay. Lauren, are you uncertain because the people around you aren't supporting you in this house closing and this trip you're taking? Because I'm just getting all kinds of water cards, all this relationship cards around the situation, which is like just people around you bombarding you with feelings about it. And I think, and I've got another card coming out here, but what I'm feeling is your uncertainty is really coming from the people around you who are giving you who are giving you advice, or what they think is advice. I kind of would say meddling. um, and that's making you uncertain about your decision, and that's what I'm perceiving. So Archangel Zadkiel also came up for you, and that's the balance card, which means you need to balance what the people around you are trying to interject to you and how you truly feel deep down. Don't be uncertain. These moves are going to be very good for you, and in fact, the the trip is going to bring new people into your life. You're going to meet some interesting people on this trip. So they're both very good things, but you need to balance how much you're listening to others versus what you know to be good for you, because their energy is what's kind of coming in and making you doubt yourself. But don't balance what you know versus what people are saying, and it'll come out okay. It's going to be fine. It's actually going to be, this trip especially is going to be very good for you. You're going to meet some really nice people, a nice change of scenery, kind of get your head back in the game, get you back into more of a joyful, kind of playful mood. Yeah, Pam Cobb, I see your name now. Thank you. Terrence, yes, your name comes across now. Oh, thank you for doing that. And once you do it once, you never have to do it again. So once you join again, you're going to be fine. So thank you for doing that. It just makes this so much easier. In Michigan, Ellen. Okay, yeah. So I hope that message made sense. Pam Cobb. So I can read you now. I don't know exactly what kind of reading you want, but let me know. So Therese, not Terrence, Therese. Just met a lady comment. Okay, Therese. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of your name, and I apologize for that. So the lady that you just met, okay. The lady that you just met, it's not, you have romanticized about her and the situation, and it's not what you thought of the situation is not what it is. So you need to, if you want to continue in a relationship with this lady, or we want to start a relationship with this lady, you need to erase all preconceived notions, because what you think it's going to be is not what it's going to be. It actually, the message I'm getting is the Knight of Earth, and it's really about now is the time to honor your current commitments. Don't necessarily start things new right now. Honor your current commitments and stick with them, because this new person you met is it it's not like it's going to be bad, but it's not going to be what you think it is. And you'll be disappointed. You will be disappointed. So honor the commitments you have. Focus on them right now, and you will be just fine. So yeah, I don't know if there's a little bit of deceit, almost maybe where the lady is not who she says she is. But yeah, there it is definitely not what you think it's going to be. So unless you change your perspective, what you want out of it, or find out really what she's all about, just deal with what you have, the commitments you have, the people who are in your life today, get that all solidified, and you'll be good to go. Pam Cobb, family, relationships, and general. Okay, I love it when I can see everybody's name. Hello, Pam Cobb. Pam. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're throwing way too many cards at me. Come on. What do we want? What do we want? Okay. Oh. Okay. So, there is something you are not making a decision on, Pam. Family relationships in general. You are procrastinating over something, and that needs to stop. You got the chariot, the guy who's driving the horses, into moving forward with the past behind them. You are procrastinating about moving forward in a relationship, and it's kind of complicated, but you need to make that decision. Maybe if you need to do a little soul searching, maybe think through the pros and cons, but stop procrastinating, because you really need to move forward. You need to have willpower. You need to, it's not going to be easy, but you need to just say, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to stop procrastinating. I'm going to tell people how I feel, tell people what I need, and move forward. It's in your best interest to do so. I will tell you that the people around you are not going to like the message that you're giving, Pam, because they're not used to hearing you be as forthright about yourself. But that is the message. Stop putting it off. Go out there and tell everybody tell your family and friends how you feel, because you've been bottling it up too long. Janet Gray, anything general. What message do we have for Janet Gray? Janet Gray. All right. So yeah, bored. What are you bored of? What are you bored of? I can't tell if it's job or people, but you're definitely kind of restless right now. I think you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on to something new, but you're kind of because you are restless, you're a little bored, but on the other hand, you're secure. You've got abundance. You don't want to rock the boat. But you've got Archangel Azrael, Azrael, in the release card, who's saying, you really need to move on. Janet, is time to move on. This boredom, that's the word I'm getting, and restlessness that you have really means that, yeah, you got to move. You've been stagnant for too long. Yeah, you're content. Yeah, you've got abundance. You've got a pretty decent life right now. but it's not serving you. And you do need to move on to, not necessarily new people, new experiences, um, doing more things for yourself, going outside of your cocoon that you've put yourself in, your little safety net. Because don't forget about the folks, but you got to move forward. You're kind of stagnating and you're feeling it. But now is the time to move on. And Archangel Azrael, again, Azrael, ask him to help you transform is the word. Ask him to help you transform into more of the person you are meant to be, so you're less restless about who you are now. So Archangel Azrael, look him up and work with him on transforming yourself. Leslie, hello Leslie Swigart, if I pronounced that correctly. Leslie. And Jennifer, I did just call you, so I hope you heard that. It'll be in the recording if you didn't hear me live. But now we're doing Leslie. Okay, Leslie. Yeah. So, you are on the right path. You might think that you're not, but you are on the right path. You're at a stalemate right now. You're kind of literally locked horns. You got the two of air, the two unicorns that are locked horns. But that's temporary. That isn't anything that's going to be permanent. So honestly, what this is saying is, take a vacation, take a rest, take a break, come back at it with a clear head, because you've got the star. You are definitely on the right path. You're doing the right things. It's just sometimes in life we get to a point where we have to reset ourselves. It's almost like a rebooting of your computer, Leslie, right? You know how sometimes the computer gets stuck and you reboot it and then it's fine. And that's kind of what I'm getting for you, is you kind of just need to reboot. You need to go out and take a vacation, do whatever you need to do to, regenerate yourself. And when you come back, things are going to look much clearer. Some of those stalemates are going to be gone because you'll have seen the situation better and will no longer, be just stuck banging, your two heads together, because you're on the right path. You're doing the right things. You're just in a period right now where you probably just need a break to clear your head and get a new perspective. You've been working really hard. You've been at it really hard, and need to clear your energy. I almost want to see you at a spa, getting a massage, kind of really pampering yourself to get yourself back where you need to be. Hello, Barbarella. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you on your travel plans. Is it safe to travel? Oh, yeah, and leave your youngest daughter back at home. Okay, this is for Barbarella. And thank you for that super sticker, Barbarella. We really, really appreciate your support of our YouTube channel. Yeah, okay. So yes, and double yes. Yes. It is absolutely safe for you to travel and leave your youngest daughter back at home with the right people, of course, who can take care of her for you, qualified people who can take care of her for you. Because you got the dreamer, which is now it's, taking that leap of faith and leaving and having faith in the people you're leaving her with. You've got the high priestess, which is, listening to yourself. You clearly know that you need to take this trip and to go off and do something for yourself right now. So yeah, absolutely. You're following your intuition. And then you've got the two of water, which is, positive positive resolution. It's all going to work out okay. So yeah, the angels are saying go ahead. Now is really a good time for you to be doing this. Make sure the person who is caring for your daughter is completely qualified, and that you trust them, and you'll be just fine. You'll absolutely be fine. And in fact, it's going to be a really good trip for you. It's really going to help you kind of get back your grounding, and kind of help you regenerate yourself, kind of like I was talking to Jennifer. But yeah, your trip is going to be really healing for you. So yes, please do, and don't worry, because the angels will be watching over your daughter. Make sure that person is qualified. Okay. Jennifer, you didn't relate to the reading I gave you? No arguments. Interesting. So the conflict, so keep an eye out for it, Jennifer, because the timing can be off. Timing sometimes is off, but keep an eye out for someone who might be poking you to disagree with them, and just kind of let it go and forgive them. So keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna draw just a couple others on you, Jennifer, just to see, is there anything about the timing of what we have for Jennifer that we need to know? Yeah, it hasn't happened yet. So let me know if this makes sense. So I got the Seven of Earth, which says that things that have been planted or in the works are unfolding. So that the conflict and the forgiveness has not happened, but the situations that are going to lead up to it have already occurred. Don't worry about them, but yeah, it hasn't happened yet. But just keep an eye out. Don't get provoked by people. And yeah, sometimes I mean, the messages I get, they don't always make sense to me, but usually in a couple of weeks, people will come back and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe what you said, blah, blah, blah." So I'd be really interested to find out if in the next couple of weeks, something comes up that puts you into that situation. So please, just keep an eye out and watch that situation, because something is definitely gonna happen. Leah Hampton, you'd like a general reading, Leah. So Leah Hampton. Leah Hampton. Leah. Lots of air. So, okay. Something has happened that you've been sad about. So I've got a couple of things here. I've got the Three of Air, which is sadness over people and events. I've got the Knight of Air and the Knight of Fire, which knights are fast moving events, but in two different realms. The Knight of Air being more on the creative side, idealistic, and the Knight of Fire more on the passionate, adventurous. So, what I'm trying to figure out and what I'm asking for help with is, yeah, okay. So there are two different people in your life who are pushing you in two different directions. I'm kind of getting this, one is going this way, one is going this way. It's like they're pushing and pulling, and you are in the middle and you are not feeling supported by them. I'm not getting timing. I'm kind of getting this as present to future, but it's this push-pull from two different people, and you are kind of stuck in the middle, almost where you have to make a choice, and you don't want to have to make a choice. So the angels are saying forgive them both, and forgive yourself for not being able to choose, because you shouldn't have to choose. You may have to let go of both and take time to heal of that loss, but don't let them continue to move you over here, go over here, do this, do that. They're just pushing you in two different directions, and it's really wearing down on you. So don't let that happen anymore. And really forgive them. They don't realize how that's impacting you, and you kind of need to take some time for yourself to get back to your center. But yeah, I just feel I get this, like you're going like this, like someone is going this way and pushing you and pulling you in two different directions, and they don't know the effect that that's having on you, because I don't think you're telling them. So you kind of need to speak up about that, if that makes any sense at all. Okay. Lauren, yeah, going through and living who have their own. Yep, that makes sense. So yeah, you know, that's the messages that I'm getting. They're just, you got to trust your own. You got to trust yourself. You just have to trust yourself. Oh, yeah. Okay, Jennifer. Could be it, because yeah, you didn't feel like starting an argument. That could be. You know, so, but you also have to speak up for yourself. You can't let them walk over you. That's the other part of that message, is you don't want to be confrontational, but you also want to speak up for yourself. Sid, yes, you are definitely on the right path. The Archangel for Aries, I'd have to look that up. I don't have it with me in the room I'm in right now. I don't have it memorized. But I will make a comment when this is over with. I'll go down to my office where I've got the whole Archangel book, and I will get that to you. I will put a comment at the end to say who your Archangel is for Aries. I will absolutely do that. Okay. Hello, somebody to lean on. Okay, Janet, Leah, I think I got all of you. You have a nurse. Great, Barbarella. That totally makes sense. Sherry Jackson, I am now seeing your name, Sherry. Yeah, you know, it's there's a lot of comments and messages going on here. I see you, Sherry. I don't see a question from you. Leslie's was sitting in her massage chair. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Sid, I hope you got my message too. So Sherry, you're the only one that I can think of that I didn't answer a question. Oh, there you are. I just signed in. Do you see a financial windfall coming your way? Okay, Sherry Jackson, and I guess you're the last one here in the group. Sherry Jackson. Sherry Jackson. Financial windfall. So yeah, I think that, well, the first card that came up is telling the whole story. And the first card that came up is Archangel Gabriel, and it is trumpets basically saying you got to wake up and look at it from a different perspective. That a and then I got the 10 of water, which is all about your material needs are being met. Your emotional and material needs are being met. May not be to the level that you want them to be, but you need to, with the awakening, which is Archangel Gabriel, they're asking you to look at things a little differently, look at things more spiritually, look at what you need versus what you want. So I don't see a financial windfall coming your way, but I also see the archangels are asking you to look at it from a different way, look at it from the perspective of, please give me the abundance that I need in this life to be comfortable, as opposed to looking at it as, give me all of this extra. They want you to look at it very spiritually and asking for the abundance that I need, as opposed to maybe something a little more bigger or grandiose. So Archangel Gabriel, he's saying kind of go deep spiritually and really figure out, what do you really need, and ask for help in obtaining that, and they will absolutely help you. But be truthful, be realistic, and they don't want you to be greedy. They want you to be spiritual. So go inward. What do you truly need? What do you truly, truly need? Okay. I think I have gotten everybody. We've been on for a little over an hour. Thank you all again. If you want to learn more about angels, my website, Jacqueline Kuhn, my first name, last name.com. I also have the Power of Five Facebook page and Facebook group where we talk more about angels. And if you sign up on my website, give me, it asks for your date of birth and time of birth, and I will let you know who your 3 guardian angels are, because we are all given 3 guardian angels at birth. And a lot of my blog is about working with angels and how to, stay in good grace so that angels are working for you. Oh, thank you, PJ. Archangel Gabriel is Aries. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Oh, and you've lived for years in a city, San Gabriel. Yeah, thanks, PJ. I appreciate that. I don't have it all memorized. I try not to memorize things because then my head gets all cloudy. But that's it. Thank you tonight. Next Tuesday, I will be on Facebook with Angel Oracle cards. I hope to see you there. And until then, lead a peaceful life. Ask your angels for help. And be blessed. Take care. Bye, y'all.